One of the greatest comedians of our century. She, I think, changed the look of sitcoms forever on television. The woman just was honored in an all-star party. We'll be shown on another network this Sunday night, and it's a pleasure as always to have on I Love Lucy, because I love her, Lucille Ball. Nice to see. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that wonderful to see that happen?
It's nice to be here with you, too.
It's nice to be here always with you. You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you're, I hate to say it, because you're a legend, and I don't say that to any, in your own lifetime, you know?
Why do you hate to say it?
Well, because... Does it embarrass
something you
you?
don't want to be?
I would love to be, but I bet it... Does it embarrass you a little bit?
No. I haven't thought of it as an embarrassment. I thought of it as a compliment.
Yeah, a big compliment, but also when you walk out and everyone stands up, do you ever think maybe...
That's not embarrassing. That's wonderful.
Yeah, but... Do you ever think, how can I top this? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, the only thing I say that about is how can I ever top what Vivian and Bill and Desi and I did in the I Love Lucy.
Yeah. Oh, well, the classics.
That's the only thing.
What was your favorite show? My favorite was The Grapes, the Italian movie. Oh, look how everybody knows every show.
I like,
you know?
I like that one.
And The Candy Factory was another.
They're the ones that are mentioned the most. The candy and the grapes and Vitamin Vegemin. My greatest accomplishment was that in those days you did not use cards. And to do that, when I look back, I don't know how I did it. But I had such fun making those shows that nothing can ever top it. Listen, is it true that your book is your life?
Don't I wish? If my life contained what, the men I've slept with, it would be half a page, you know what I'm saying? With major letters. No, unfortunately, nobody ever hit on me. Did people ever hit on you a lot? They don't hit on comedians that much. Did you find that?
They've hit on me for a couple of things, but not about my comedy.
But like men, when
Oh, you mean that kind of hitting on? Well, I've been married most of my life, and that stopped a little of it, I'm sure. I was married to Desi for 19 years. I've been married to Gary for 23 this last week.
Oh, that's good.
And I just came on because I wanted to say thank you, as I always do, to the wonderful reception that I do get wherever I go, and I'm so grateful. I have so much to be grateful for, and the best time is when you're working and you're happy, and we really had a ball. The other thing I came on your show for is I want to know what it's like to be a sex symbol.
It's difficult.
Yeah. Tell me.
Some nights when I'm sitting there with Edgar and I'm putting on my cream and my curlers and my big fuzzy wuzzy socks, and I say, I'm ready, and he comes to bed with a cross, I say, what can I do? We'll be right back after this message of interest, so please, stay tuned. We are back. Talking with Lucille Ball. How'd you get into the business?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Nobody ever believes it when I tell them. I wanted to be in vaudeville, which I've said 1,000 times, And I went to New York trying to get into vaudeville. Little did I know that it was dead and gone. Literally gone. There was no more vaudeville. And I wandered around and answered a few cattle calls, and they found out I couldn't walk across the stage, literally, and I couldn't sing and I couldn't dance. I had no training of any kind. So I got the message, and I went back home 2 or 3 times and went back to school. And then I finally, when I went to New York, I became a model so I could eat. And I was walking down the street one day, one very hot July day, at 1:45. And this lady, who was an agent, said, "What are you doing in New York?" And I said, and she said, "In July." I said, "Well, I'm working. What's July got to do with it?" And she said, "Well, nobody stays around New York." I said, "Well, my work is here, that's it." And she said, "How would you like to go to California?" And I said, "Now? Today?" And she said, "Saturday." That was a Wednesday. I said, "Well, what would I do in California?" And she said, "I just came from the Sam Goldwyn office. One girl's mother plucked her from the group and said she could not go. They have no time to test. You fill the bill," because I was, at the time, the Chesterfield cigarette poster girl. And that's what they were looking for, poster gals. I went upstairs, got the job, left Saturday. It was for 6 weeks. The picture took 6 months, and I've been out here 30-some years.
Well, I hope you stay out here another 36 years.
Well, I don't know if I want to live that long.
Are you kidding?
No.
You wouldn't want, if you had everything
You know
going...
how old I'd be 30 years from now?
About 60.
Oh, thank you.
You look great. Look at yourself on camera. You look fabulous.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
But not another 30, thank you.
What do you want to settle for?
Oh, let's see. No. Now that we have grandchildren.
Yeah.
Now that we have grandchildren, I stretched it a little. I don't know.
25.
Well, no.
Stick around a little longer for all of us.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I wasn't
Please.
planning on leaving tonight.
Stick around. What a pleasure to have
I
you.
do have to.
Oh. Merry Christmas. Happy That's a legend.